All right, and welcome back to another video. My name's Zany, or Tyler. I go by Zany online, and in this video or series of videos, I browse Gemini. If you're unfamiliar with what Gemini is a web protocol similar to the old Gopher style protocol. It's all text. It uses simple markdown. You can serve videos, images, and everything, but they're not going to show up on a website. It's all just plain text. You will need a special browser to be able to use Gemini. You'll need a Gemini browser. You can use Amfora. There are some GUI or graphical applications or Gemini browsers that you can use. I use Amfora. It's a fantastic Gemini browser. You can look it up. It's very easy to get installed and up and running. Also, if you wanted to start looking into Gemini, making your own web browser and Gemini Capsule is extremely easy. Now, with all that being said, let's dive into Gemini. We're just in this series exploring Gemini capsules, seeing what neat things we can find. You know, just exploring the world of Gemini. Let's get into it. All right, here we are inside of Amfora. We are at GeminiSpace.info. This is the search engine for Gemini, or at least one of the more popular, more prevalent ones. So I think for this episode, we're just going to go into the newest Gemini pages that's been indexed by the search engine, and we're going to see what neato things we can find. And so using Amfora here, it's very simple. You see the numbers by all the links. By the way, blue links mean that it's a Gemini site. Purple links mean that it's, well, not a Gemini site and just a regular link, and it will open up in your web browser. If we start looking at pictures and stuff, it'll pop open in my, photo viewer. Videos will load up in my video viewer. We're just going to see what we can find. So let's go ahead and go into newest Gemini pages. All right. And so let's see what we can find here. Okay, so we've got all these insanely long links here. So let's just try this one. Let's see. Hold on. This is a log. Joan. Hold on. Circumlunar.space/user/Joan worlds. See what's here. What's this? Follow redirect. Yes. Okay. Your filtered feed. Okay. What is going on here? Extreme parking. Wait, what? Okay. Bunny and I were walking through downtown Brevard, killing some time until our reservation at Marco Trattoria. I have no idea what the fuck that is. When we saw this car just stop in the middle of the road, sit there for a bit, then shut off, and the driver just get out of the car. Okay. Wait, hold on. We have some links here. City of Brevard, marcotrattoria.com. Okay, so that opened up in my regular web browser. Let's see what this is. Margot Trattoria. Okay. So it's just a nice restaurant. Where at? West Main Street. I guess in Brevard. North Carolina. Oh, this is in North Carolina. Okay. Okay. Well, for any of you people out in North Carolina, might have just found yourself a good restaurant. A car that was parked in the middle of Main Street. In the actual rules of Monopoly, there is no monetary reward for landing on free parking. It's not like every street parking spot was taken up. No, there were still spots available, but I guess it was just more convenient to park in the middle of the street. Okay. Oh, he has a picture. Yes, let's open it up. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Dude, look at that. Look at that. Look at this animal just parking in the middle of the street. Good Lord. Come on, man. Have some class. Don't be parking in the street like this. Oh, my good Lord. What an animal. What the fuck is it? Dude, he's literally parked in the middle of the road, and there's a parking space right here. Like, literally right here. The fuck is this dude doing? Okay. Okay. All right. So we've gotten to see some douche parking. Um, Contacts aren't forever. Let's see this. Okay. This seems to be a solid article here. When I was a kid, adults would always have a book of contacts. It had a few pages dedicated for each letter of the alphabet, and they would write down the telephone number and address of Waldo on the first available slot under W. If they heard through mutual friends or maybe from Waldo themselves that some of this information was outdated, they would flip to W and change it. The contacts list in my phone was my equivalent. And after switching phones a couple of times and losing it all, I moved it to a SIM card instead. Then inevitably I had to get a new SIM card for the phone because it had room for a version smaller than my pinky toenail. Uh, you know, but I didn't actually care right then. Getting a new phone with an empty contacts list felt like a fresh start. Oh, dude, we've all been there. We've all been there. Very soon, that list was repopulated and filled with numbers from the parents of some child that went to the same daycare as one of mine 7 years ago, even though we haven't talked since. Which of these people will I never need or want to contact again? My friends list on Facebook proved to be far more persistent and much easier to expand. Disgusting. Ugh. 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 Who puts value in their Facebook friends list? Jesus Christ. I had hundreds of people on there without ever having sent more than a handful of friend requests myself. People just wanted to add me, and it felt rude to decline. Oh, it ain't rude. It ain't rude. I still have people asking me to join Facebook, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I technically do have a Facebook account, but it's only for playing my Oculus Quest 2. That's a fucking it. Went to the same student union meeting once, met in the pub, had a mutual friend, and because God forbid that there would ever come a day when maybe under some circumstance they might want to perhaps contact me and couldn't find me at a moment's notice. Or maybe they'd want to see the baby kids that I would potentially post a decade later. I never did. Dude, see, this is something that I think we need to address. Like, look, it's not always an awesome thing to have like every person that you're acquainted with be able to contact you at the drop of a hat. Some people just don't need the ability or should have the ability to contact you at a drop of a hat. Some people don't understand, you know, when to contact someone. Letting me know what you had for lunch this morning is not a worthwhile reason to contact me. Contact information is information, and just like so many other types of information these days, we're afraid to lose it. We hoard it, or at least I know I often have, and it needs to be kept up to date, preferably in real time or near to it. That paper contacts book, too hard to keep up with, hundreds of people in that. Yeah, that's for damn sure. But a social network, well, that just does the job for you. You just need to keep your own profile up to date, like everyone else does with theirs. And if you lose all that information, the same way that you would toss your entire business card collection, that was meticulously accumulated over the span of almost 2 decades, but you never got around to actually calling Waldo anyway, did you? Exactly, yes. Okay, so that was a very interesting read. See, I mean, you'll find some good stuff on here. Let's see. Digital discomfort. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I'm this close to stripping my phone bare and not using it for anything but calls and two-factor authentication. Bruh, I think we've all been there. Okay. Permission to use. It seems to me that software as a temporary expensive service is all the rage. Oh, dude, I fucking hate software as a service. It's dumbest fucking idea. You think you purchase a software, but you only get permission to use it at a vendor's liking. You think you purchase a car, but you only get permission to use and fill and charge it for some time at a vendor's whim. Vendor can deny you driving service at pretty much any point. Didn't show up for an inspection? Well, you have only 50 kilometers to 52 kilometers to go. Oh my God. You think you purchase a smartphone, you only get permission to use it unless, of course, you open/root it and void the warranty. You purchase a smart door lock. Well, you only get permission to enter if the constellations and the electron clouds are all aligned in the same special way. And the magic might come to an unexpected halt at just about any time. So true. Fuck software as a service. It's just stupid, okay? Like, screw it. In a lot of cases. Sometimes software as a service makes sense. Like, Spotify as software as a service, that makes sense. Your smartphone, like, just itself being software as a service, or in that case it'd be hardware as a service. But anyway, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of a really good example of software as a service, like Photoshop and like Adobe in general. Like, if I give you $200, like, and I don't even care how long, like over the course of a year for a video editor, like, I should own it. I should not be giving $200 a year for like a video editing piece of software. Like, lick my taint, you evil son of a bitch. Just let me buy it. Good Lord. Okay, mobile phones. Dude, wait, hold on. This has got a lot of stuff going on in here. Like, so essentially, he's just raving about mobile phones and cloud computing, which don't we all want to rage about this just a little bit? I mean, I don't think this guy's raging, but still, nonetheless, let's go down here. Let's see. More rant. Wait, hold on. More ranting. Ooh, in no particular order, DuckDuckGo seems to be the gold standard for privacy-respecting search engines. It mostly gets the job done. However, I have a few gripes about it. First off, I'm not sure how recent this change is, but the site measures at 2 megabytes. It takes 2 seconds to load on my machine and ships with 441 kilobytes of JavaScript. There is an HTML version of the site, but it's not discoverable, and I have no idea how to configure Firefox to use it for searches. It doesn't help that it's closed source, so cannot be audited for how privacy respecting it actually is. The UI also leaves a lot to be desired, with changes making it worse and worse. There are alternatives like CertX, but it is rather janky and out of scope for this rant. Yes, I completely agree with this. Like, there are alternatives to DuckDuckGo. I think Brave search engine is really getting quite good. But Buddy wants to go outside and play. I mean, as always, if you watch any of my videos, live streams, you'll hear Buddy in the background all the time. He always wants to play. Can never tire him out enough. But I mean, DuckDuckGo is not really all that bloated. And like, to me, 441 kilobytes of JavaScript, like, that's probably a throwaway piece of JavaScript. Or it's probably JavaScript to do something stupid, like, I don't even know, like, make the search engine search from inside of like the Firefox URL. It has to be something stupid. That's sort of needed. Like, look, I don't like JavaScript, but there are definitely uses for JavaScript that aren't evil. Okay, it's just okay. Can we all understand that? Like, JavaScript can be used for good. All right. Same as with anything else. HTML can be used for good and for terrible, horrible things. Okay, so I don't think DuckDuckGo is really that big of a problem. I would just I don't really like DuckDuckGo only because it uses fucking Bing. And we all know how shit Bing is. Bing is just god awful. And it's time for a sponsor spot, because guess what? I'm now having sponsors. JK, no, not really. Actually, this video and all of mine are supported by you guys, and I want to say thank you for it. So if you want to help support the channel and everything, check out the description. I have my Patreon link down there below, and I'm going to go ahead and take some time to thank all of my patrons. So a big thank you to Joris, Joshua Lee, Gentuous Funtu, Baked Juice, Papa Smurf, and Matt from the Linux Cast. Thank you very much for all of your support over on Patreon. It really does help and mean a lot. I also now have merch that is available down in the description, so you should definitely check that out. And if you, for some reason, like to go over to my website that's made with Squarespace and bloated to all hell and hasn't been updated in forever, stop, because that will be going away in December. Now, if you want to get some info on me or see what I'm working on or whatever, check out my Gemini Capsule. I'll have the link down in the description. It's zany.org, but you will need a Gemini browser for that. It's a Gemini Capsule. So, you know, if you want to check that out, do it. Back to the video. Firefox. So due to the nature of the web, browser customization feels like layers upon layers of duct tape. I have a precarious setup with temporary containers, multi-account containers, and tab groups. I have more add-ons than this, but not the focus of this rant. Sometimes when I close and reopen the browser, my tab groups just decide to disappear. It also has somewhat poor integration with temporary containers. I had to manually put all of my tabs back into new containers. There is no context menu for open this in a new temporary container for a new tab, and you can't automatically open a set of tabs in their own automatic container, only the same container. I've complained about the interface of multi-account containers in the past, so I won't repeat it here. Needless to say, I've enabled the automatic backup for tab groups, but I don't have confidence in the reliability of this add-on. Firefox also started rolling out web render. Despite glitches, doesn't respect your preferences. Don't you love customizable browser that ignores your config settings? Not that this is anything new for Firefox, obviously. Yeah, Firefox doing its own thing, like no matter what you tell it, is definitely not new. For my little 2 cents here, dog, the fuck are you doing? Like, look, I don't understand how some people use their browsers. Like, I'm not using multi-account containers, tab groups. Like, dog, you're doing something totally different with the web than I'm doing. I just use the internet. Like, you know, like I just open up a tab in Firefox. Like right now, so I've got a whole bunch of YouTube windows open because I was doing some stuff. Speaking of doing some stuff, I'll actually just go ahead and tell you what I was doing. I was setting up my Anchor account and starting to get the Linux Land podcast that I do with Jeff all uploaded and everything to Anchor. So actually, you can find the Linux Land podcast now on Spotify and Anchor. Welcome. And it will be on Apple before too long. So there you go. Now let's see, Lagrange. I have no idea what this is. Lagrange. Never heard of Lagrange before. This is not a mark against Lagrange or its author. More just that it's not the browser for me. There are many minor UI problems. Can't select multiple tabs, new tab behavior, can't view page source. Only copy it. Ooh, interesting. It has a one-man open source project, so I can't exactly fault the project for missing a lot of nuances, but the annoyances are starting to add up. Unfortunately, I've already put my bookmarks and entities or identities in this browser and trying to figure out how to migrate them to another browser once I decide which one to use. Hmm. Buddy, shush. Wait, hold on, hold on. We have Gemini Books and a view from the woods. Let's check out a view from the woods. Let's open it up. Oh snap. What is this? What is this? Okay, I think we're downloading a video right now. Holy crap. Are we about to get a video from Gemini? Dog, let's do this. Okay, boys, so that was about a little over 500 megabytes that we downloaded in video, and we have it up here. We're seeing a baby deer, or I mean, I wouldn't say baby, probably like maybe like a year-old doe, something in the woods. And I believe this is a night vision camera. Hold on, let me see. Are we getting audio? Yeah, we are. Oh, dude. Oh, bro. We mousies. We got some mousies. Dude, what? Like, I have so many questions. Like, why? Why post this on the internet? Um, oh, dude. See, here's my question. Why are all of these animals going around at night? Like, what's the deer doing in the middle of the night? Going around like, don't you fucking sleep, homie? It's 1:45. According to this, it's 1:45 in the morning. And they're all just out chilling. Dude, this bunny looks like he's been like possessed. This is really interesting. Dude, just the shit that you will find on Gemini. Dude, yo. A honey badger? What? Dude, that thing, you piss it off, that thing will fuck you up. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, during the middle of the day. Dude, that is, quite frankly, the cutest little doe. Oh, now that's a youngin. That's a youngin. Dude, kitty cat. Kitty cat. What's the kitty cat doing? Dude, and these are all pretty recent. Like this is from last month. Dude, I'm literally just gonna sit here and watch all of these animals explore around a tree. This is so interesting. What? Why do I find this as interesting as I do? Like, dude, look at that baby doe. It's such a cute freaking deer. And see, here's the thing: if I make it halfway through this video and this doe stops appearing, I'm gonna be upset because that means some douche hunter. Oh my god! Or that wolf there. Uh, okay. I don't think that's a coyote. I think that's an actual fucking wolf. Don't you dare find that baby doe. Don't you dare. Now this is stressful. Okay? Okay, so we got the kitty cat, but the kitty cat ain't gonna fuck with baby doe. Okay? Oh. Okay. So we got maybe Mama Doe, possibly Big Sister Doe. We got more of the mousies. We got more mousies. And it seems like, yeah, it seems like this tree has multiple perspectives. Like, it seems like there's 2 different cameras on the tree. Oh, dude, for a second there, I thought that badger was just about to, like, just drop a massive turd. Yo, what the hell is that? Is that a turkey? Like, we have turkeys up in my grandpa. Yes, buddy. Yeah. You seeing the animals on the screen? You see these animals? Yeah. You see that honey badger right there? No? Couldn't care less? Yeah. I know, buddy. I know. It's a hard not life being you. I know. Okay. Well, let's just skip through this video. Okay, so we have a cute bunny, cute deer. Ooh, perspective changes. Cute deer. Oh, he's doing beehives, man. Oh, that's so nice. This guy's raising beehives. Dude, we have a beekeeper on our hands. Oh, no. We got to see that weird ass bird. Okay, what the fuck is that thing? What? I mean, that's definitely, that is fucking definitely not a turkey. I have no idea what that thing is. It's not a chicken. It's not. I mean, if it is a chicken, it is the fucking weirdest chicken I've ever seen. What is that? Jesus. Oh, there goes my stomach. All right, so the baby doe is still alive at the end of the video. That's all I care about. Thank God that Wolf did not find him. Let's close this. Wow, all right. So not only have we seen quite a bit on Gemini, we've got to see our first Gemini video, which was awesome. Got to see a whole bunch of different animals, and the baby doe survived the month. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. Now let's go back up here and to finish this all off, let's check Gemini Books. Gemini enables online books that can be linked to. In this example, each page is a handful of paragraphs linked to other pages. There are no chapters per se in the sense of large grouping of pages. Perhaps in this case, you can call each page a mini chapter that is easily linked to. For example, I was reading this book and wanted to share some. For example, I was just reading this book and wanted to share some interesting page to my partner. This was easy. I just copied the link to her. She opened the page with Lagrange on her phone and started reading the part of the book I found interesting. I've been doing this with many other pages as well. This made me think of how nice it would be if we could do this with any book I was reading. We need more books on Gemini. Dude, I completely agree. We definitely need more books. We need more people like a lot of you guys inside of my community and the Linux community to go over to Gemini and start posting valuable information over on Gemini. Whatever you're good at, interested in, start writing tutorials, guides, all of that type of stuff over on Gemini. Make Gemini valuable, which it already is. I freaking love it. All right. I think that's enough for today's reading and looking at Gemini. I hope you enjoy this series. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the video or the like button on the video on your way out. And I will see you in the next episode of Deep Gemini Browsing. Peace.